2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're bringing you the Los Angeles Lakers out at Staples Center as they'll face off against the Washington Wizards. The bronze likeness of Lakers great man. And let's go. It is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Davis.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. All out there with Payton, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Bradley in at the point. Bryant against McGee. Pass to Hachimura. Over Davis. Deflected by Davis. LeBron left side. Down low. Ball with the steal. 3 on 3. Payton with the ball. Now Green defending. Payton kicks the wall. Brown against LeBron. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
Well, a new era begins for the Washington Wizards, right? That is authority right there.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Ball passes to Brown. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Hachimura. That's good. It's Bryant with the assist.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Bradley passes to McGee. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Payton up top, covered by Green. No good from Payton.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
James finds Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Wall, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Davis. First in field goal percentage. Second in blocks. And he has so many different ways to get the ball in the basket. Right now ranked 3rd in the league in points per game.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's James. Davis dishes to James. Outside, Green. Now the pass to Brent. James against Brown, and the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Passes it to Hachimura. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Bryant kicks to Brown. To end the run, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Bertinus, he's checked in for Troy Brown. Lakers leading by 7. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Morris, what do you think it's like for a team coming into a new season with a new head coach?
You know what's fascinating to me is each individual organization, Kevin, seems to have their own vernacular, their own verbiage to describe their system. So with a new coach, number one, he's putting in a system. Number two, the guys are trying to familiarize themselves with his language, not only the X's and O's, but how does he communicate it?
And yeah, right, that's a good point. The delivery of the message is sometimes as important as the X's and O's.
No doubt.
Now, here's Brandon. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Okay, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
So, timeout call here. The first for Washington.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. Shabazz Napier comes in for Peyton. Here's Hachimura. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Wagner can hit.
And his defense is so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And the Wizards with possession, 11-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Here's LeBron following the basket by John Wall. And here's Bradley from 3. Bertans grabs the board. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for Washington. Inside. Here's Wagner, and he uses the glass on the lane.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art.
Now here's LeBron. Tight defense on him. Bradley finds James. Now here's McGee. Here's Davis. But they recover it. James, the pass to McGee. There's Green with the 3. And the Lakers get it back. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. And LeBron throws it down hard.
This is a superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Smith checked in for the Wizards.
I think what amazes me about LeBron James is that he never stops pushing. This guy is pursuing greatness. Well, Scott Brooks now in his 4th year as coach of the Wizards, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him so far in his tenure in the D.C. area. And think about it, guys. Under the gun now, because the GM who hired him was now let go. LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Napier passes to Hachimura. Out to Smith. Free throw line jump shot. He can't get that one to fall. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's LeBron. Rebound, Washington.
You know, on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
It's a floater, and it's Smith missing. The Lakers on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. And James throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Hachimura, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands.
Oh, where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
It was beautiful. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Napier, guarded by Bradley. Bounce pass, Napier. Here's Hachimura. LeBron with some nice deep. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And glad to have... with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, the Wizards 5 right now. Travis Berton's out there with Brown. And it's Smith. Then there's Shabazz Napier. And it's Mahinmi at the center position. Here's Napier, following the basket by Anthony Davis. 5 to shoot. Here's Bertans. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here is Howard after the basket by Washington. Outside for Rondo. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Yep, that one goes.
And that's tense to keep in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
For the Wizards, Bryant comes in for Davis Bertans, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Napier. Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called +6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts. Look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, all of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
Good on the second free throw. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Kuzma against Brown. Outside Bryant. Smith outside. Over Rondo, and Davis sends it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Rondo, here's Howard. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Howard's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
It's Brown on the wing. Started by Davis. And Bryant kicks to Payton. Mahinmi trying to get open. Payton's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
It's stolen by Mahinmi. Brown with it, picked up by Kuzma. And it's Brown missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in drafting this team to the league. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that have helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now, here is Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just eating off each other right now.
Wizards making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very fine game and was an impact player early on. And has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. And here's Los Angeles now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Here's Wall. Following the basket by Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Washington calls timeout. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating. And that game was not their friend.
Oh, Greg, I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Wagner, he's checked in for the Wizards. To the middle. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Morris inside. Here's Howard. Good work defensively by Bryant.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
I'll tell you, if you leave a guy open, John Wall is going to put it on time and on target. Sometimes the defense is not going to look good as a result.
Now here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kuzma outside. Beyond the arc. Wall grabs the board.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Wagner. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Caldwell-Pope finds Howard. Now Rondo. Kuzma outside. In the corner, it's Morris. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Wagner. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Rondo. And again, the Lakers, no good. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 10-2 run here. Elbow shot. Pass to Wagner. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And one on Caldwell-Pope.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Bertinis, he's checked in for the Wizards. Napier comes in for Gary Payton.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Caldwell-Pope pass to Morris. It's stolen by Wall. The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Napier.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Wall with the block.
Now, you see the wingspan and the timing by John Wall. What a defensive effort.
Here's Napier. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Napier's got 7 now in this quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Rondo. Over Napier. And it's good. Oh, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. If it's...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. That's all for now.
And it. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. And it's Green, and it's Caruso in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
This guy lightning fast in the open court. It's hard to keep up with John Wall.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back in that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he's on.
Ayton, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
James, the pass to Green. Here's LeBron. Defense right on. Cook hooks to McGee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Caruso. Bangs on the trifecta. And the Lakers lead by 7. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract break comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries, he might need to change his style just a bit.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
James right side. Green finds McGee. To Cook. Out left to the wing. On right side. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. That one goes in. McGee's got his second basket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a spotlight on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
For the Wizards, Miami's checked in for Hachimura, and it's Ish Smith in for Peyton. Now here's Wall. 8 points for him. McGee with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And again, Washington, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Finished off by LeBron.
The ability to flip the switch, right? LeBron James, he decides it's time for me to score a little bit right now. Let me give my team a little bit of juice.
Wizards trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Of course, you graduated as your college's all-time assistant. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Smith, and they cash in right away with a quick shot. Lakers leading by 10. On right side, pass to Caruso. Here's McGee, second chance effort. That one doesn't go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Bounce pass Napier, and finished off by Bryant.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
The Lakers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Bertanis, he's checked in for Bryant. On the wing, James. To the paint. Here's Bradley. Back to James. Kicks it out to Bradley. And here's Green outside. The Lakers rebound. McGee from down in the low post. It goes. McGee's got 6 points in the quarter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And they pick up 2.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
It's stolen by Bertone. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Napier with it. 9 points in the game so far. And finished off by Bertone.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Caruso looking for an opening. In the corner, Bradley with it. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Smith's running. LeBron with the ball.
Don't shout me stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Off the inbound, and the layup good by Smith. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
James pitch to Bradley. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Bradley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And the rejection by James. Outside Brent. LeBron outside. Dunk by James.
LeBron gets speed at the rim. It takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Wizards trail by 9. The pass to Nick. Back to Smith. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
LeBron has made himself a deadly shooter. You can't fault the D for being a little too aggressive on his shot fakes.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. So for the Wizards, Hachimura comes in for Troy Brown, and it's Peyton in for Ish Smith. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Washington, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Danny Green. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Alex Caruso.
I'll say, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
Wizards trail by 12. Napier feeling it out a bit. Here's Hachimura. James covered. Hachimura no good. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 9 points for Anthony Davis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. In at forward is Hachimura and Bertans. All out there with Shabazz Napier. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. Bradley passes to Davis. Kuzma with it. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bradley with the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. Davis, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Wizards trail by 16. Looking to end his cold spell.
This is what we mean by the fast twitch athlete. John Wall explodes to the rack.
Kuzma finds Davis. And they double up Davis. Howard, the pass to Bradley. Now Davis. Kicks it out to Bradley. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Caldwell Pope's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Bertanis, and finished off by Berton.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Kuzma outside. A 3. Good on the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember very well.
Incredible. Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Timeout called the Lakers. And glad to see John Wall back out there after fighting back from his Achilles injury he suffered in early 2019.
And obviously, Kevin, an Achilles injury is very worrisome for any athlete, but particularly one like John Wall, whose speed is a major part of his game. But boy, he looks good out there, and you hope he avoids any more injuries the rest of his career.
LeBron, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Bolton talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Howard with the steal. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Wizards trail by 15. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Brown is checked in for Bertens. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Wall attacking. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the win in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And stolen by LeBron. Will Pope, this is to James. Washington with the rebound. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Left side, Brown. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
He pulls off the immediate big back catch and slams it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
The Lakers on D. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Payton outside. Brown against James. 5 on the clock. And stolen by LeBron. Outside Brent. Lakers working the ball around now. The drive by James. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
Well, 6'8", 250 pounds. You're going to have to do more than that to stop LeBron.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. To the inside. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Pass it to LeBron. And they double up James. Here's Caruso. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Wizards trail by 19. Tipped away. Pass to Schofield. Back to Payton. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansions?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
It's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in terms of the season, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Here's Bunga, covered by LeBron, on the clock. A floater, Payton can't get it to go. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Schofield passes to Payton. Pass to Schofield. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. James fires from way outside. Off target with that shot. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was not the attempt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead, it was comfortable. They were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, we have to be selfless. It's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.